Here we go, the start of the 2012 EDFL Grand Final between Bunyip and Garfield. Couple of hip and shoulders there, no clear possession, although picked up now by Ben Marsh. His kick though is quickly gathered in bed by Lassick, who drives up half forward. The ball spills over the back of the pack, quick hands. Here's a chance now for number 26 in Bassett. He's kicked into the pocket. Hughes has got it. A right foot snap over his shoulder. It's just to the right of the goal post and a minor score.
A rapid fire start by Bunyip there. First score on the board within the first, 30 seconds of play.
It's a ball kicked out now. It goes to Eastwell. Drives long out towards the outer wing position. And a good mark in front of the pack there to Bunyip's Lassick, and he's in the action early with a couple of very good possessions. He plays on now. Oh, look out, he could be in trouble, but he evades a tackle and then passes up to the centre half forward position. And coming out there is Mitch Davies, the big tall, and he will kick from about 50 metres out directly in front of goal down to the southern end of the ground.
And he's looking pretty confident because he's gone right back into the centre square to take the kick. He'll be kicking about 40 metres, 45 metres. He's going to do the drop punt, and he's looking pretty confident. So we'll see how he goes here. There's a good test. He runs in, stuttering run. It's a pretty good long kick. Can it carry the distance? No, it just touched and punched over the line from behind it. Ball carried all the 50 metres there, touched right on the line for Bunyip's second point. 2 points, Garfield yet to score.
The ball now comes out here, and the mark taken by Hobbs. Hobbs drives up right up to the wing position, and the mark there is Alex Noy. He's got the ball now right in front of our commentary position. Drives up to the half-forward flank. Chance there for Jimbo, and he's wrapped up in a tackle, and the umpire says no prior opportunity, and the ball will be bounced half-forward flank right in front of that huge crowd in front of the social club rooms.
Bit of a poor decision there by Alex Noy, going to a 3-on-1 there, although Jimbo is the focal forward, but probably should have gone to a bit more space. Morris gets the ball, gives it to Eastwell, who hacks it forward, and it'll go out of bounds in Garfield's left-hand pocket.
Yes, it's about 10 metres around from the left-hand behind post, kicking towards the Garfield town end. Big crowd there in that forward pocket, leaning over the fence as the boundary umpire picks up the ball and prepares to throw it in. Chance here for Garfield. Can they get their first score on the board from this foray forward? It's not clear. Battle of players around it, punch clear. Here's a chance for Fry. Oh, he tumped it high. No, the umpire says play on, and he's wrapped up in a tackle and will have a ball up. Thought nearly a free kick there.
Clearly, there was.
Ball now thrown up, deep in Garfield's attacking zone. Ferguson gets the kick now, gets the tap out, but it goes to a Bunyip player. A quick kick up towards the half-forward wing position. It comes out there, and it's Shane Reid who drives up towards Morris. Thumped away from him. Quick hand pass. No one in the van there. A big pack of players converge on the ball, and the umpire's got to blow the whistle. He does, and another ball up just inside 50. Garfield into attack.
Quite an
any sort of funny business at this stage, boys. There's nothing going on at either side of the ground where there's a lot of pushing and shoving or any, dare I say, punches thrown or any of that sort of business. Great to see.
Here's a chance now for Garfield. A quick kick by Hobbs right up in towards the goal square. It bounces over the back. A quick snap and a goal. I think it's through. Waiting on the umpire's decision. They're claiming it's touched.
Going to a camera review.
Ned Marsh kicked it on his left foot, though. I think it was Ned Marsh. I'm not sure what they're suggesting.
We're still at one minor score only, so a bit of confusion there. Wasn't sure what was happening. 3 minutes gone, first term. Garfield 1 point, Bunyip 2 behinds.
They actually went for the camera, but they realised they didn't have one here.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure the goal umpire got into position quite quick enough there, and the field umpire intervened, and I think the right decision might have been made. As Bunyip come out of defence now, on the left foot, it's Michael White who kicks down and finds an opposition player. He quickly passes the ball across the ground, and Garfield, with a succession of handballs, go forward. Lovely low kick by Ned Marsh. Perfect kick, and he hits his target just inside 50 metres. And it's
Ryan Lausch.
Ryan Lausch.
Louch. It's a bit far for him. He's going to have to kick from 50. It's too far from him.
Obviously gets too much pocket money. He's got a big arm, a sleeve on his right arm there. Spent too much time in the tattoo shop, but he comes in now to kick for goal, and he might be able to just about get one through there. What's the umpire say? No, touched on the line. So that's about the third shot for goal, Lee, that we've had touched right on the line.
It is. 2 behinds. Garfield, same score Bunyip, 4 minutes gone. First term of the EDFL Grand Final, not a good kick out of the defensive area, but it is gathered in by White, drives long out towards the wing position. Good mark there to the big fella in Davies. He's going to be a handful if he keeps up this form. He's tall and he's athletic. He drives out to the wing position, but a very good mark taken there by
Ned Marsh, is it, I think? Ben.
Quick kick across there to Ned. It's they hogged the ball, and there's the kick across into the centre of the ground, and Aidan Noy's got it. Taking his time, he's looking for his options. A low drop punt up towards half forward, but coming out of defence, a good mark taken there by Mitch Davies, is it?
He chips it in short now to his teammate in Rick Campus. No, it's not Rick Campus.
No, it's Ben Johnson.
I'm looking at the wrong side of the paper there. Sorry, guys.
Ollie's got it now.
And now Jolly, who's lost a bit of hair since I last saw him play, he kicks it down from a one-step kick, and it's punched away brilliantly there by the Garfield defender, Billy Willis, former Kiwi Rupp player, playing in a grand final. Perhaps he never thought he might play in when he was with Kiwi Rupp. It's in front of the commentator's box here on the wing, and it's gone up. Rotunno gets the ball down, does well, intercepted by Garfield, and it's wrapped up in a tackle by, I'm not sure who that is, Michael White, is it? And Aidan Noy gets up in the ball and hands the ball to the umpire there in Brodie White. Up it goes again. Marsh and Rotunno. Rotunno gets the ball out. It's grabbed by White. He's grabbed and hassled by the Garfield players, and again, another ball up, almost in an identical position to the one we had just 15 seconds ago.
Ball now thrown up on the wing position. Right in front of our commentary point as the quick kick up there by Vansittart towards half forward for the Bulldogs. Holding decision, I think, and the umpire is it's going Garfield's way, and the resultant free kick going to Watson. Watson now comes out to the wing position. Chance there for Eastwell. Courageous there. Could have paid the mark. Play ons to the umpire. Barnsley's not too happy. A throw was called into the umpire, and it might have been an evener upper. And Marsh has got the ball, wing position right in front of the interchange bench. There's a beautiful left foot kick. Up towards the half-forward line. Spill the mark. Comes to ground. Chance for the Dogs to come out of attack there. Good defensive work by Lazic. Gets the hand pass across to White. It goes across to his teammate there in Vansittart. He overruns the ball. Gathered in there by Rory Hauer. He kicks it over there to Noy. Noy now. Beautiful pass off the chest of Fry. Hip and shoulder. Could have been too high. The umpire says yes. And trying to pick up that player, Barrel. It's 58 and
that's Aidan Noy. He's copped the beauty there, and a beautiful pass there by, I think it was Hauer, and the leading forward there, Fry, hit him on the chest. It would have been a bag full of you-know-what. It would have been everywhere, wouldn't it?
Had a bit of Jungworth, it would have been everywhere.
Absolutely. But anyway, it's a free kick awarded to Garfield, and they're going back inside 50 for how many inside 50s that's now to Garfield. They've had the better of the play in the last 5 minutes. Chance there to mark, but overrun the ball there, and it's knocked out of bounds in the right forward pocket this time for Garfield. We've played 7 minutes, and it's 2 points all. Still awaiting the first goal in the 2012 Allan Banker District Grand Final.
The game hasn't reached any great heights at this point, fellas.
Not as yet. As a beautiful throw-in. Gathered off the pack there by Jolly. Quick hands. Here's a chance for Bunyip now through Leashat. Drives out towards the half-back flank, but it is out on the full, and the free kick going to Garfield.
Look, Bunyip to me seemed to be, both sides would be nervous coming out of the half-back line, which has been their springboard all year. They just seem a little hesitant at this point coming out of defence.
They do, and they're interesting already. I think I pick up the fact that Garfield are a bit more keen to kick the ball. Bunyip trying to run it a bit more with the handballs. Chance now for Garfield, deep in the right forward pocket.
Alex Noy.
Alex Noy, who was bowled over about...
Sorry, boys, they must come in the interchange without anyone on the interchange.
And he's not feeling that good. He's got a bit of a proppy limp there. I'm not sure whether it's a knee or an ankle or what, but he's come off the ground as a shot for goal floats up. Not a bad shot for goal. It's covered the pack this time. I think that's the first. Beautiful goal by Aidan Noy. Garfield kicked their first. 8 minutes into the first quarter, they go to 1-2.
Alex.
Bunyip.
Was it 57
2 points.
58? Boys?
57.
Well, that's Alex now.
That was Alex Noy, beg your pardon.
It's a Noy. That's one thing you got about.
Bloody Robbie Noy, I tell you what, he's had that many kids are just about in everything.
Well, so did his father.
Yeah, there you go.
9 minutes gone, first term of the EDFL 2012 Grand Final. Garfield 1-2-8. Bunyip 2 behinds. The ball thrown aloft in the centre of the ground. Marsh gets the tap away. Here come the Stars as Eastwell's got it. He divides beautifully, gets the hand pass across. It goes there to 35
Hauer.
in Hauer. I'll get him right. He's just eluding us, but here's a chance. A chance. A chance. It's a goal.
Good goal.
Beautiful goal there, Eddie Morris. Lovely left foot snap under pressure. Good handball out though that set it up. And Garfield 2-2-14. Bunyip already under the pump, under pressure. And we've only played 10 minutes into the grand final. Stars are on a
I
roll.
will tell you, the guy that handballed that was Alex Noy. He's been responsible for those first 2 goals. And Barney mentioned the X Factor. And number 27 for Garfield.
Got the handball out to Eastwell, who give it off, and Eddie Morris has got it back and given it off and kicks it, the goal.
Yeah, and young Alex Noy is giving Zach Vansittart the runaround. And that's a really important move at this stage of the game as the ball goes up and Bunyip try to pick it up. They need to get a goal. They're under the pump and they need to get a reply quickly to settle their confidence. Ball up here in the centre square, Lee.
Umpire throws the ball aloft as the sun is appearing. It's a magnificent afternoon now for football. The Bulldogs have got to do something to wrest back the initiative. Here's Leash out from the half-back flank. Beautiful drop punt up to the half-forward line. Good mark by Tom Papley. Plays on. Drives up to the over half-forward. Inside 50 it goes. The ball, though, is spilled to the back of the pack. A quick kick out of defence by Garfield. A chance now for Hobbs. Hobbs gets the left foot kick. And there's that man again. Eddie Morris, beautiful delivery across into the centre of the ground. It's Tom Marsh, drives long, on the lead is Fry, and they're doing it very well at the moment. The Stars are up and about, and Fry will kick from just outside 50.
And you look down into the back line there, Nathan Leash out, not a man in sight. Number 9, I'm not sure who that is, not a man in sight. And there's a lot of pointing and suggesting that players aren't picking up their men, they're chasing kicks.
Here
But
comes...
it's happened across the centre line where Bunyip not manning up.
Here comes Fry, left foot kick from about 50 metres out. He will get the distance. No dramas. He's got the distance, all right. Straight over the goal umpire's cap. Garfield 3 goals, 2-20. Bunyip 2 behinds, 11 and nearly 12 minutes gone. First term of the EDFL 2012 Grand Final.
Well, a couple of significant things here you guys pointed out is that Bunyip midfielders were quite prepared to run one way and not the other there. And some very good delivery. And Tom Marsh, who's only been breaking even with Returno, was prepared to run through the middle of the ground and receive.
And the Garfield half-forward line absolutely on fire at the moment as Marsh knocks the ball to the ground. Here goes Garfield forward again. They get the quick handball out of the pack. There's about 10 or 12 around the players. Eastwood shepherds his teammate. And there's a free kick this time, however, to Bunyip. They need to do something quickly to stem the tide. As they play on now, it's a long kick down towards centre half forward. Poorly directed though, straight to Garfield play, interfered with when he goes for the mark. And that is Saxon Watson taking the mark at centre half back for the Stars. He's a bit undecided there, eventually decides to kick out to the far wing. It's a good 35, 40 metre kick, up the pack go, they punch it clear. Good roving on the ground there by Bunyip. Rushed handball, smothered. Another one out now to Michael White. On the left foot, he kicks it forward, but Garfield's half-back line standing firm, and it's Ben Marsh. He kicks it into the centre of the ground. Beautiful kick to Morris. He comes from behind, though. He can't get it. Good pick-up, and then a great bump also from Bunyip. They're desperate to get out of trouble here. Oh, an errant handball. Great intercept there by Hobbs. He kicks it forward. Bunyip under the pump again. They fumble. They mismatch. Good tackle. They're under the pump, but they clear it. And it's a chip kick out here. Just relieves the pressure a little. And it's a mark to Callum Paddy, the coach. He'd be a worried man at this stage.
He would be as he directs the ball across into the centre of the ground. Bunyip looking for avenues of attack now as Vansittart drives up there, but there he is, Tom Marsh. He's just filled the hole absolutely magnificently as he does so often. He directs it out there. Oh, great mark taken there by Ned Marsh. And Marsh right in front of our commentary position. There they go, just, as Barrel said, just like they're in the backyard. Here's that man, Eddie Morris. He's dispossessed. It's picked up, though, and driven forward there by Ferguson. Up towards the forward pocket. Leading in the race for the ball is Jimbo, but it's over the boundary line and out of bounds. Right in front of the scoreboard. 14 minutes gone, first term. Garfield 3-2-20, Bunyip 2 behinds.
And a lot of Bunyip players looking for their opponents. They're playing very loosely at the moment. They're not quite sure which man is which, and Garfield running rings around them at the moment.
Fellas,
Good throw in there.
has thrown himself onto the ball. They've only got a couple of players in the Bunyip forward 50. As Eddie Morris has yet another snap towards goal, which is marking the goal line, but in Bunyip's defensive area. But the Bunyip forwards are pushed right up now to try and get numbers around the footy to stop Garfield getting easy possessions.
And the kicks just aren't going to their man. Morris again chips it forward. Not quite a good enough kick. A bit of a floater there as 3 Bunyip players are around the ball. It's picked up by Stewie Edward. He gets it out now to Buckingham over the top. Too much handball. Get a kick, fellas. He chips it out now wide, and they've hardly made any distance, but at least they've cleared the area as Callum Paddy now drives the ball long, but they just keep kicking it to Garfield players.
And there's Watson, who takes the mark uncontested, and a little chip kick goes across here to Reed. He's got it on the half-back flank, and he'll chip it across to Alex Noy, who's been in the thick of things. Both Noys are playing very well for the Stars as he looks sizing up his options. Goes now for the drop punt up into the pack situation. The umpire's blown the whistle early. It's a free kick, and I think it is going Bunyip's way. Yes, it is. And on the half-back flank to relieve the pressure, there's a little kick across there from Brad Wolf, and it's been marked by Jostler for the Bulldogs.
They'll go to Sam Vansittart.
Here he is, and Vansittart has taken the mark right on the centre wing position. A little chip kick on the lead is Paddy, and no play on, said the umpire. Didn't hold it long enough. He's wrapped up in a tackle. Goes a good hand pass there to Vansittart. He goes for a pass up forward over the head of the 2 players leading in the race for the ball. Chance there for Davies. The ball though spills free. In comes Watson. In comes Noy. They're playing very good teamwork here. They're running in numbers. As the ball now kicked a quick kick up to the wing position. No, look out, Paddy. He took an eternity. He was nearly dispossessed. Got a little toe poke. It comes out to Eastwell. His kick though is errant. It's leash out. The 1-2 to Paddy. They're overusing the ball here, the handball that is, and it's picked up by White. Goes up towards Davies. He's got the ball across there towards White, but it's close to the boundary line. Over it goes.
Now, boys, what's happening here is that Bunyip haven't been in this situation, I would suggest, for some while, where there's so much pressure on them that they tend to overuse the footy.
Overuse the footy, and their options are poor. They're kicking the one-on-ones all the time. No vision, no thought. And it's a chance now for Rotunno. He runs across the centre square, kicks it forward, but there's just a one-on-one there. Chance now for Bunyip. Poor left foot kick. It skews off the side of his boot and goes out of bounds in the second in the forward pocket. Does it or not? It does, in fact. And the kick coming there from Buckingham.
You see that the back line here, Bunyip are pointing the fingers at everywhere because there's loose Garfield people. No one knows who they're manning up on.
Absolutely, as the ball goes high in the air from the throw-in now. Can Bunyip score? No, Marsh comes out of it well. On the left foot, he kicks it up towards the wing. Tom Marsh in front. Beautiful mark by Marsh. Had his name written on that 5 or 6 seconds before the ball's even got to him.
Great kick.
And it's marked by Morris again. He's up and about like a rubber ball. He kicks it across centre forward. What's happened there?
Downfield.
They've attacked Morris here.
Okay, he kicked the ball and then he was bumped, and it's going to go downfield. And it looks like number 16 for Garfield there in James Bowe. It's going to have a shot for goal from about 40 metres. Bit of confusion here, raining, but I think we've called it right. And Bowe tucks the ball under his arm, goes back to line up for Garfield's 4th goal.
18 minutes gone, Garfield 3-2. Bunyip 2 behinds as Eastwell finds space all on his own and takes the mark from that little chip pass from Bowe.
And you have a look across the centre of the ground, Callum Paddy there, who probably Eastwell's direct opponent, sitting back in the centre of the ground on his own, not good enough. Bunyip.
Eastwell goes for the pass into the pocket. There's loose men everywhere here for the Stars.
They've pitched it in.
And the mark has been taken there by Jamie Ferguson. He was on his own for an eternity, found space Eastwolf was going to kick from outside 50, sized up the option there, and Ferguson will kick from 35 metres out, 45-degree angle, kicking to the scoreboard end. It's drifting offline, a minor score only. Garfield 3-3-21, Bunyip 2 behinds, 19 minutes gone, first term of the 2012 EDFL Grand Final.
And Bunyip now under pressure still. They chip the ball out. Good kick there though, and a great mark there by Jack Fitzpatrick. He kips it across to the centre of the ground there to Ben Jostler, and now he comes out wide to the wing, but again it's not a very good kick, and it's to a 2-on-3, or 1-on-3. Good play however by Bunyip. They forced the ball out of bounds. It's about all he could do in that situation. Young Papley did very well indeed to get a neutral position out of that game. We'll have a throw in about 5 yards around from the commentary box. Scoreboard 3-3 Garfield, 2 points Bunyip.
Angus Mitchell playing on his schoolmate and very good mate in Tom Papley, who lives around the corner. So 2 16-year-olds against one another. Great to see.
Jolly drives up to the half-forward line for the Dogs, but a strong mark taken in defence by Jimbo. He goes across to the centre of the ground. It's marked by Ferguson. They're off. He transfers play out to the outer wing position. Garfield finding space everywhere. The kick up towards the half-forward line. Chance there for number 35 in Hauer. He's dispossessed. And the umpire says incorrect disposal, and the free kick goes Bunyip's way out of sight of the ground.
Great tackle by Walker.
Yeah, great second effort there too by Walker. He was knocked to the ground. He jumped up and chased his man. Chip across the ground now. Bunyip going sideways more than forwards. And Brent Hughes has come all the way up from the forward line. Great kick though. He drives it long. This time beautiful bit of play there by Garfield. Edged his man out under the ball. Tom Marsh goes in, doesn't come up with it. There's 3 or 4 players dive on the ball. I think we can have a ball up on the Bunyip side of the centre square, about 60 metres from goal. And we've played 20 minutes now, 21-2 in Garfield's favour.
Bunyip have brought Stewie Edwards on the ground to tag Eddie Morris by the looks of things.
Hughes drives up to Bunyip's half-forward line, all crunched, big pack of players, and here's Garfield in the van. The big hand pass to Eastwell, quick hand pass. Good play there, and a chance for Morris. He eludes 1, eludes 2. Look out, son, he'll get caught, but no, he gets the hand pass, and it goes across to Lausch. He gets a quick kick up towards half-forward. The umpire has blown the whistle downfield. He's paying.
He's hurt his ankle.
And the resultant free kick downfield goes to Ned Marsh. Maybe too far out to score. He's got the stutters. Here he comes. Going, looking for his options. He's decided to go for the big kick. Looking for the tall timber up forward. Punched away by Leishat for Bunyip. And the ball goes over the line and out of bounds for a throw in.
I'm not sure whether it's his ankle or his shin, to be honest. But
well,
anyway,
he's in a lot of pain. He's in a lot of pain.
He's in a bad way. We're right down deep in the Garfield forward line, 10 metres around in the right forward pocket. Good throw in now. It's Garfield, getting the knock out towards the boundary line, but Bunyip clear. It's a wobbly old kick, intercepted well out there by Dylan Collis, was it? Bo? And he chips it across there to the centre. Good play by Garfield. They're running rings around Bunyip at the moment. That's not such a good kick though. Chance to Stewie Edwards of Bunyip to clear. Couple of handballs here, and now it's a chance for them to get a bit of space. Good mark there by young Papley. Juggle the ball in front of Saxon Watson. He now chips it across to Vansittart. He dodges. He chips another 10-metre pass to Ratuno, who marks in the centre of the ground. He goes forward now. Here's a chance for Bunyip. They're about 50 metres from goal. It's a long bomb. Goes to the goal square. Garfield in front. Punched away beautifully there. Very good defensive play by the Stars. And it goes out of the boundary line. And we'll have a throw in. Great play down there. It was under the pump.
Yeah, it was a great punch away there by Sean Slarmer. A natural backman there. He's going to take Paddy when Paddy drifts forward. He's come off the bench to take him. He's a great defensive player.
22 and a half minutes gone. And there is the siren for the end of the first quarter of the EDFL 2012 Grand Final. Garfield 3-3-21. Bunyip 2 behinds.
Well, what an interesting quarter, and probably for a team that dominated for a good 20 minutes of the quarter, you would have to say that probably the scoreboard isn't a real reflection of how dominant Garfield was. Your person here tomorrow morning, if you won the grand final, there'd be a fair bit of political incorrectness going on. It'd be 99 out of 100 getting fined.
Here we go for the second quarter of the EDFL 2012 Grand Final. Howe now gets the hand pass. It goes across there, knocked away though by the Bunyip. Oh, up high. Lay on, said the umpire. Quick hands. Here's a chance now for Leishat. A little chip kick over the top. Looking for Davies. Coming through though is Returno. Returno with a drop punt, beautiful pass over the top, and Callum Paddy.
Well, they got it forward. There was a couple of slips there by Garfield players, most notably by Sean Slammer, who ran into the ball and then fell over. But it's still the best bit of play I think Bunyip will put together, Lee.
Yeah.
Key shit. Key kick. Key kick this.
Good build up. Here's the kick from Paddy. It is offline.
He's cheering, but the goal umpires let him down.
Minor score only. Bunyip 3 behinds, Garfield 3-3 in the first minute of the second term.
Captain's, look, I'm not prodding Callum Petty there, but a pretty important kick, and that was kickers.
It was, and it just missed to the left side.
Taking a long time to get this ball back in, Garfield.
A high drop punt. Won't bring rain, I hope. And Paddy has judged it beautifully. Plays on from 50 metres, goes the long bomb. It's close, but it's offline. And another minor score. Bunyip into attack in the first minute and a quarter of this second term, but only 2 minor scores on the board. They are 4 points. Garfield 3-3-21.
Very reminiscent of the start of the first quarter when Bunyip had the first 2 scoring shots. See what they can do. They're trying to lock it in here as the ball's kicked out low. Nice kick out from fullback there. Marked on the halfback flank by the Stars. They go forward again. Another good pass. It goes to Howard. Yeah, he kicks the ball forward. That's not such a good kick. Terrible kick, rolled over end. The Bunyip come up with the ball. They're tackled, knocked free. Another chance here now to open the play up. And Bunyip player there in number 54, Zach Vansittart gets it. He chips it to Jolly. And Jolly now has a chance to pump the ball inside 50. It's a chip kick there, a bit of a floater, but interference there. No, umpire says play on. Good defensive play by Garfield as the ball's knocked clear and out towards the boundary line. Michael Lazic gets it. He feeds it across now to Bunyip. Good tackle by Garfield, and it's a turnover. Reed gets it. 50-metre kick down to the wing. Who's he spotted down there? One of the Marsh boys. He can't get it. Jolly picks it up, gives it to Leishout. Usually pretty good with the ball. Kicks a 50-metre kick down, but not so good this time. And that man again, Tom Marsh, takes his 4th or 5th mark for the day.
Midway between back pocket, half back flank. The umpire says play on. Drives the drop punt out